Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. Right, I just wanted to draw your attention to this absolutely amazing lady, Fairy Black.
Fari is how you say it.
And her confronting an Oliver Dowden, an absolute joke of a man. Now, listen to this guy's argument.
2 years ago, when mass graves were discovered in Ukraine, this House united in condemnation and rightly treated these graves as evidence of war crimes which Russia must be made to answer for. Yesterday, Palestinian officials uncovered 2 mass graves outside the bombed hospitals in Gaza. These graves also constitute as a war crime, don't they?
Deputy Prime Minister.
Well, of course, we would expect the democratic government of Israel to investigate any allegations of misconduct, and that's exactly what they do, and it's exactly what the Foreign Secretary and the Prime Minister urge them to do.
I mean, you can't make this shit up, can you? Let me get this right. So what Oliver Dowden has just said is the Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister of the United Kingdom have told Israel to go and investigate allegations of mass genocide, mass murder
themselves.
It's like the BBC telling Jimmy Savile, right, there's been allegations of rape and child abuse against you, so we're going to give you all the documents and everything here, and who's allegedly put allegations against you, and give you their addresses and everything, and we want you to go out and investigate this. Come on, Oliver.
But I find it quite extraordinary that she seeks to draw parallels between the legitimate war of self-defence of Israel and the conduct of Russia.
Very Black.
300 bodies, including the elderly and the injured, some of which had been stripped naked, mutilated, with hands tied behind their backs. The UK's own arms policy states that if there is even a risk that war crimes may be taking place, then that is reason enough to halt the sale of arms. Given all we know, why then is the Prime Minister yet to do so?
Deputy Prime Minister.
Well, we continue to urge the Israeli government to investigate any allegations of misconduct.
I mean, seriously, he's saying that we're urging the Israelis to investigate any kind of misconduct. You're telling the perpetrators who've been taken to the ICJ for possible genocide, okay, to investigate their own crimes. Come on, Oliver. How the hell did you land this job?
The difference, though, is that we can trust the Israeli government, a democratically elected government, to properly investigate those things. And of course, we keep the advice under review. The Foreign Secretary has recently made it clear that he has conducted a determination and has not changed his advice regarding export licences, and I think that is the correct decision.
Oh God, the Foreign Secretary again. Let's listen to this guy.
Any realm, in any respect. So you've never had a piece of paper put in front of you by a Foreign Office lawyer that says that Israel is in breach of its international humanitarian commitments under international humanitarian law?
Look, the reason for not answering this question, I can't recall every single bit of paper that's been put in front of me. I look at everything. I mean, of course, there are lots of things that have happened where you think, well, surely that was something that shouldn't have happened, and so I don't want to answer that question.
But there you go, folks. Our Foreign Secretary David Cameron pretty much summed it up. Maybe some lawyers put some papers on my desk that suggest that there's a genocide going on in Israel. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. Come on, David. You're a failure as a Prime Minister, and you're an even bigger failure as a Foreign Secretary. Just do us all a favour and quit.